So hello, my friend. How are you
Well,
today?
hello. Pretty good after streaming. After one good conversation and quite good stream, as I think. How about you, man?
Good, good.
Okay, cool.
Emotionally
So,
preparing for this, so
emotionally preparing. Oh, so you think it would be hard or easy?
to me hard.
Ah, don't be harsh on yourself, dude. Don't be harsh on yourself. Just
Thanks.
go for it.
I hope everything will be okay with equipment. We will
Shit
see.
will be
Okay.
good.
So
Shit will be good.
I wanted to ask you about your streaming. How did you decide about that?
I mean, my decision was like, um, let's just say like this, out of pure curiosity, first of all. Secondly, by like for experimenting, like that I can say like that. So like first of all, I was curious, like, okay, I will give it a go. If I like it, I will stick with it. If I don't like it, okay, I will leave it. And that happened. That's it. Just like I streamed, I see, oh, I like it. Like I just like it to show what I feel, what I can say, what like if people disagree or agree with me, what else. To be honest, like it don't mix good value. Like if it even if it's well argumented value, it cannot make a difference. Just it's me. I showing to world myself. If I get like in big quotation marks popular, and that's it. And I'm just doing for just fun, just for experience and for the fucking ride. That's it.
As I remember, you said that you are introvert.
No, I extrovert. I'm
Oh,
not
sorry,
introvert. I'm
sorry,
yeah,
my
all
bad,
good,
dude.
all good, all good, all good. Oh, good. I'm extrovert, but with some introvert specifics. Like somewhat like I like staying at home. Like I like to be alone sometimes. Like I preferably sometimes be alone, like with my own thoughts, with my own stuff. But I don't mind, and all I'm charging out of other people. But also I like to charge other people like with energy. So like I have like mix of two worlds. I can say like that.
And how about starting speaking to, I think at the beginning with nobody or with several friends, how to uh, break that barrier?
Just imagine yourself you're speaking with thousand people. Like just imagine yourself to speak like you're starting like trying to speak with someone, right? First of all, in like what the best tip I will give. First of all, it is to watch in the mirror, like just look at yourself at the mirror and just talk that same like whatever it what you like what is on your mind. Like talk with yourself. Like this is like good psychological way to taught yourself how to speak with audience, like how to prepare yourself. And second step, if you're like starting, like for instance, streaming, podcasting, whatever, just imagine yourself you're speaking for 1,000 people, like for millions of people, for like big bunch of people, and that's it. You just prepare yourself. And like as some people will say, you cannot prepare yourself for everything. That's the fact. You will get the experience, the actual experience, not like pseudo experience. Like you will see how will collaborate with you, how you will collaborate with that, and how you will sustain the momentum. And that's it. It's all about like preparing step by step. Like you know how it will work, but you will not know how will actually will work. That's it. Just know some details, but not all of it. That's it. So just imagine yourself talking to 1,000 people, even though if you've been watched by like your friend, your mom, and maybe your fucking girlfriend, I guess. And that's it.
I'm just thinking about that, and Dude, I would shit myself probably. I have crazy uh, fear of stages and speaking to people.
Like it's called common fear. Bunch of people has it in
Crazy
different shapes and forms.
anxiety, I would say.
So I mean, people are anxious all the time, like dependable on situation, on what happens, and what how they feel. Like if you're questioning yourself on things what you're gonna do, if you're doubting yourself, then you don't do. Don't just basically there's a thing like in psychology that if you're doubting yourself, then you're questioning a lot, and then you're over exaggerating things, and you will actually fail than rather than be successful. Like you just think minimal, put expectations very low, and just like you have best time of your life. That's it. That's it. Just have time your best like most of yourself. Be like best version of yourself, and just go with it. That's it.
Yeah, probably I would agree with that. Just be yourself and have fun.
Exactly.
And since when you have this mindset?
Since when? Uh, it is like long time ago. Like I didn't show that in stream. Didn't show that, like in like first few months. But like before streaming, it was like when I was 16, I met the greatest person of my life. Like like that person helped me a lot in life. Like talking with people, be more confident. Like that she saw like that person is woman, and like I won't say her name, but like she saw me like she saw something in me. I don't know what she saw. Like I don't fucking know, but like she helped me out to grow as a person. She helped me out to develop, and then I learned by myself after that time, like after like few years of conversations, of listening carefully, talking also carefully. I try to taught myself how to cooperate with people and how to talk with them, how to how to be a good listener, and like from like 18th birthday, I had like in my mentality try to reach like very different persons, very different people, try to reach very different situations, and just learn by experience because experience values the most, and that's it. Just it's like rinse and repeat with this. You always be learning. Like with communication with people, you always be learning. You always be learning talking. You always be learning how to deal with situations because you will never know what will happen next. That's it. Just like put the least amount of expectations. Like your expectation must be very low. Like dig down and just go with the track, go with the go on the waves, and that's it. You're all good with that. Just I don't know, like it's cliche to say, just be yourself and just establish yourself. That's it.
How about people that try to troll you or be down you? That for that you are trying to do something. You try to stream. You tried, as I remember, do YouTube.
Yeah.
So how you dealt with it, with
Uh,
beating down?
with beating, like first of all, it's a very good thing, like for your first of all mental state. You can like you see like you can see like how should I say it? Common things, like common schemes of comments, like what will bring you down. But if you interact correctly, it will not like bring you down. It's even will get better. Like the like for instance those trolls, like as you mentioned, like if a troll like beats me down, right? Tries to beat me down. I'm saying like that. Okay, you want like shine in my stream right now or shine in somewhere. Okay, I give you a minute of the minute of fame. Go for it. And what is on your tongue? Like what do you think in your town? Like that's it. And if like it doesn't like if those words doesn't put value, like if it doesn't have a backup, like what he before said, it means it doesn't mean anything. For instance, like if it's the hate comment or like hate like chat comment, YouTube comment, anything, and if person doesn't backs up his maybe statement, maybe just a sentence, then it's like you just can ignore it. That's it. But if you can back up, you can like it's not a good like you won't fight. It's just like good arguments. You can just make a conversation out of it and get a like both sides respect or just hate each other. That's it. As simple as that. Just make try to find something common. That's it. Like and if you don't find it, you don't ignore it. You know it's there. You just establish that, and that's it. Like sometimes you must make them think that they are right. That's it. That's all. Just because the saying feed the troll.
Uh, I don't know how I would deal with those crazy people. To me, some of them, as I expect, uh, didn't achieve anything in their lives, or maybe they don't try to achieve something. But another question would be, what was the worst thing that your people from your audience did to you, or other streamers did to you? Trolling, uh, um, I don't know, bombing you or something.
Uh, okay, I won't say it's the worst thing, but like I get the joke. So there was few times from other streamer, almost like other streamer, he hosted me and like they pulled some pranks on me. Like I didn't knew how to react first of all, like because I didn't know that it's a fake thing, like fake donation. They pull about 1,000 euros fake donation. I didn't know it's a real after like no 5 minutes like when chat just like ha we trolled him and next day I was like very upset with that and I established that thing but I was fucking trolled and like that was a funny thing like it's a funny and the worst thing at the same time but like it prepared me to see to notice the how and what
How
and
it
that's
is,
it.
sorry, how it is possible to fake donation?
I don't even know. First of all, like that, like I don't know. Like to be honest, I don't know how to do that, but it actually is. Like you can see the fake donations. It's always like it depends on the system what you're using. It will show what is fake, what is not. Like you will notice in different, like maybe in different color, maybe it's notification that just only you see not only chat because like there's a lot of different versions of notifying yourself on what is fake, what is not, what is bot, what is not. Like that's it. Like, just by the time you will see, you will learn. That's it.
So
Just time will show.
Twitch doesn't do anything about it, about
Yeah,
preventing these types of.
because Twitch has established the system. And like if you're using, for instance, like Streamlabs, you're using, for instance, Stream Elements, like or because you're like still you will using one of those and those systems has certain types of recognition where's the real where's the fake and you will see also like if you're using as a phone or other system where notifies you exactly if it happened it will notify you if it's happening like exactly like for instance, like if you're getting 1,000 euros donation, you will see the 1,000 euro donation, and you will see, like for instance, on the phone, like that actual transaction happened, and that's it. If that transaction is fake, you will not get notified. Like you are instantly getting notified.
Got it. What about fake subscribers or fake followers? I
The fake
remember
followers.
that you got something like that.
Yeah, I got about 3 times. First time and second, I know that person, and I know it's just for gigs. So what I did, I learned how to see where is fake, where is not. Basically, there's a timestamp from like where it started and where it ended. So I have a like like there's a website, a program, like, and also Twitter user who makes those things, and we're like, so you can like see what is bought, what is not. Like if bunch of people, for instance, like 1,000 people suddenly followed you, and you know that nobody hosted you, nobody rated you, or nobody just said it something, just to know like you didn't like get any views with that, like with following or something. Okay, you know then that it's a bot, and you're just seeing the timestamps when it started and when it's ended, and by the program you just deleting everything. And I know like right now you don't need to write a Twitch a mail that you got bot, like rate botted or follow botted. But before that, before like some guidelines, you needed to like even in Twitter or just directly write a message that you got follower botted. That's it. Sub botted you will never have, you will never get that because it requires a transaction.
Payment.
Yeah, it's called transaction.
Yeah.
Let's call it like that. So it requires an transaction, approvals, and agreements. So the subscriber bot will never happen. Viewer bot, you will get a viewer bot. You can get that, but Twitch cannot recognize is that it's a bot because it goes out of server and it makes like a fake user. But like it will chat something, it will write something, and you also won't recognize that it's fake, and that's it.
But you can get banned for this shit.
Uh, uh, Somewhat yes, somewhat no, because if you're not aware, you will not get banned. Like Twitch will notify you. Always, Twitch will notify you, and you will say, "I don't know the situation," and you can just like what I did for even one instance, because I thought I will get viewer bot. I wrote it for Twitch. Twitch answered me in like 72 hours about like there wasn't bot, but thanks for telling that you're not using it. Like viewers will see if it's botted or not. That's it.
But how do they know that you are not trolling them or
Like,
it's on
mm,
purpose and you now lie just to escape ban or suspension?
this is just on you. That's the thing. This is on you. If you're modest, you will say that. If you're unmodest and you're happy with what is happening, you will not get banned, but your community will ban you of that because or someone will call you out if that person will notice. For instance, there was few situations with Twitch. Like for instance, in for you page, like in following or browse, you can see like live channels, and sometimes like you see the person is boring as shit, and he's getting like a lot of views, but like 1 or 2 person are in chat, and that's it. It will can click you that it means that he is getting like viewer bot. Like you see how many. If you see, like if viewer count doesn't correlate with like like viewer like viewers, doesn't color it with chat numbers. That's it. It means like it may be botted.
Oh, you mean statistics
Yeah,
of
statistics.
channel?
Yes. Yeah. Statistic of channel.
Do,
That's all. Like, I mean, real-time statistics. Then, with more conveniently to say, it's real-time statistics.
yeah, I understand. And do you think about the future of your channel, of your streaming? Do you see yourself as a
Um,
full-time
I'm
streamer or
mm,
maybe
right now. I'm
part-time?
going with a flow. I'm going with a flow. What happens? That happens. What happens? What happens? That's it. If it happens, like if I can go full time, I will go full time. If it's go part time, it will go part time. That's it. That's all. Like that much. That's it.
So you don't bother yourself with unnecessary thoughts, as I understand.
Yeah. Like I have like I have some thoughts. Like what if? What if I became full time streamer? Like I won't be mad. What if I became part time streamer? I won't be mad. Like time will show. Time will show. My attitude to it will show. That's it. Now I'm just grateful that some people are watching me, and I'm grateful that I can do what I, what I can do. That's it. I'm just grateful with that, and I can be myself, and people likes that.
Do you see streaming as some kind of therapeutical thing in your life?
Yeah, like for
For
myself,
for example, relaxing after a hard day, or I don't know, whatever comes to your mind.
for me, it's some like a healing thing. Like when it was like when started quarantine, like Corona stuff. So when quarantine happened, and like for instance, I quit my job because I wanted to get back to school to learn, like to profession school or college, like in other countries. I wanted to end it up. It like was closed up, and I was like, what to do? Like I want to communicate with people, and I want to know new people, and there you go. Like I started streaming. I saw new people there. I communicate with them, and right now I am where I am. Like I'm liking the thing, and that's it. It's like healing. Like sometimes it's healing. Like I can see myself, my life without streaming, but right now it's just became one like part of my life, which like where I feel shitty. I will say I feel shitty, and I will play games like offline without stream, but I can like stream and just tell what I think.
Oh, why is that? Or why, if you're in the shitty mood, you won't stream?
Like uh, like how should I say it like correctly to not mess it up? Uh, Sometimes like there's feelings that I cannot I'm always thinking like that, but if I feel sad, like people will notice that, and I don't want to make other people sad, or I don't want to like make people, how to say, should I say, anxious about it. Like I want to make people to realize like life is life. I can notify like on Discord or on other social medias but today won't be stream. I have some problems, and like if I feel better, like or I will feel when I feel better, I will do a stream, and I will talk about it, like what I felt, how I felt, and why I didn't do that or do another thing. That's it. Just later on, I will tell. But because I respect other person's opinion, I respect other people's emotions, and I just respect other person just by respect.
What about streaming in native language? So probably people that are listening or watching this podcast, let's say, uh, I didn't thank you for coming. Actually, sorry for that.
But I had before one good conversation, like we are talking about some problems, some solutions, and about just few situations what was recently happened. So that's it, just like full information. That's it. So what I think about viewers who speak in my native language and hearing me in English.
No, actually, overall, streaming in your native language, streaming for Lithuanian audience, and uh, as I presume, you don't think that Lithuania is too small for it.
Yeah, I don't think Lithuania is too small. First of all, second of all, if I need to, I can just on the spot change my language, like change how I speak. Like for instance, like for today, there was like people like all the time being people there. Like for instance, some people are speaking with Lithuanian, I answer in Lithuanian. Some people speak in English, answer in English. That's it. To not like bother people because we're enjoying the moment. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, let's pull like full English till people will understand me. And that's it. Like it doesn't bother me. I don't know how with viewers, but I'm guessing some people are bothered, some viewers are not, some viewers are bothered or not. That's it. That's all. What do you think? Just I can switch up if I need to.
And what age gate is,
My
nežinau net
viewers,
kaip pasakyti, what
mm,
age are your viewers?
what age are my viewers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just will take a wild guess at this point. I know that, but there is no middle grounds. Like some, I know that somewhat preteens, there is teens, but there is like not so much my age. Like there is people like older than me, and that's it. Like I cannot tell, but like let's say like preteens and teens and like more older people than me. That's it. Like there's no middle ground. That's it. It depends on what I stream. It depends on what time I stream. Like there's a lot of variables on it.
What are your interests? Not talking about streams, not Twitch.
What is my interests? First of all, like I'm Dragon Ball fan. I like Dragon Ball series. I watching them. I am loving like CGI things, like all multimedia things, like CGI, visual artists. I like how I made those things. I sometimes integrate in that stream. I sometimes show people how it works or how are made. But like my computer not capable to stream that. I'm just like showing like in most basic way possible in Paint. So basically, my interests are visual arts. My interests are in cinema overall, in multimedia totally. My interests are in social medias. My interests are in some animes, for instance, Dragon Ball, the JoJo Bizarre Adventures, like some comics, like most of all. Like just I have big love for comics, and yeah, that will sum it up.
In short, are they geek culture? Am I
Yeah,
right?
somewhat geek culture. Yeah, we can say like that. Like geek, not like very nerdy, but like geeky, geekish, somewhat, and that's it.
Say something about Lithuanian geek culture. I mean, cosplays, comic cons, or something like that. Because I don't know a lot
I mean,
about the culture in
so
Lithuania.
first of all, it's a great thing that you asked that. Um, about Comic Cons in Lithuania, like all geeky culture. So like, if you want just learn a little bit or just get known what is happening, and just basically go to one or two events, talk with some people about it, like ask some people things. Like for instance, for me, it's good thing like to maybe develop more interest, to grow your interests of things what you're like seeking. For instance, like for Dragon Ball, like there's not such a big community in in Lithuania. They're in such a not big, but like very interesting, unique community that is like I like that. I watch cartoons. I don't read manga, so like my opinion will change. Like there's like a lot of different opinions and a lot of different thoughts, so you cannot say, I guess, something one and another like as a statement. There's always different things, and there's not such a thing as like for instance, like you're watching Dragon Ball Z and that's it. Like there's nothing more. Like you're just watching. Like no manga, no nothing, no history, backstory, or something. No, like with others, like with other animes. Like if you're like a full fan, you're just reading manga, you appreciate the culture, and that's all. Like for geeky culture, it's the same thing. You appreciate the culture first of all, then either you will do something about it. If you're a fan, you will do something about it. You will say something. But if you are, for instance, just interested about a whole geeky culture, just take every element, just like search for the people who are in that craft. For instance, like cosplay, anime, comics, like and like board games, like and etc. You just learn some things that like if you're casual, you just know that like that exists. You know some facts, and just pick one. What is your favorite, and just go with it. You can pick maybe that you can pick even a lot of like bunch of things and learn a lot about it, and that's it. It depends on how you see things. That's all.
What type of communities are biggest in Lithuania? What do you think? The biggest here?
What is biggest community in Lithuania? Huh.
I mean the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball,
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z like in
Naruto,
elderly.
or any type of tabletop games.
Like like very like this like a mismatch. So like what I see, like elderly more will watch Dragon Ball Z and they'll say about things. Like with elderly, you can just make discussions about it.
What do,
Uh,
uh, what do you mean elderly?
I mean, little bit older than you. That's it. That's all. Like few years older, for instance.
30? 30s?
Yes, so like little bit there, a little bit near 30s. Yes,
Dude, I'm 29.
so near 30s.
So I am old right
I mean,
now.
so yeah, just like that's it. Like I mean, like in the I don't know what means old. Like what you define old. That's the thing. Like I can define old like near 40s, near 50s. Like I say elderly, like or a little bit like older than you. Like that's it. So how you
To
put that
me,
concept?
to me from English, elderly is something like 60.
Hmm.
Senior age.
Boomers, as our generation will say. Boomers.
Where this description came from? What the
I don't
hell
even
that
know.
means?
Like I heard it, but like it's like from comics and that's it.
I need to Google this sometime because
Like somewhat comics, somewhat like TikTok or some shit like that.
I wonder how these type of phrases sticks.
Coming from
Yeah,
the house
not
sticks.
really coming from how it
It's a
sticks.
simple word.
What word like troll or something.
It's a simple word. You can put meaning. Like if that if word has a meaning, and if it sticks, That's it. Like if it's simple and has meaning, it sticks. That's what I want to say.
Even word troll was written in vocabulary.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
understand this. How it sticks like
for
this?
instance, swag is a word in the vocabulary.
Yeah, probably people from 80s or 70s would look at us like some kind of idiots at inventing new language.
Or maybe was or will be interests in how is what decisions what decisions were made to do that. Maybe it's all about like what was inside of that mind, like was
What was
most
situation that
yeah
bred this, I don't know, culture
yeah
of inventing
yeah
language?
exactly. Like for instance, like a few years ago, you would know like such a thing as a TikTok exists. Like for me, like I knew like just like after New Year, normally that TikTok exists as a good social marketing thing. That's it.
I knew that wine existed, and as I looked at description of TikTok, it's the same shit,
Yeah,
just wine closed, I think.
yeah. Vine Dad and TikTok just was a musically and become a TikTok, and just it's a good like basically a good thing for commercialize something easily.
But
Just
same thing
market
is
yourself there.
uh, same thing. I think you can do on Instagram or Twitter, or, or not.
Actually, you can like in Twitter, for instance, like in other countries blowing up. In this country, it's just like using like 3,000 people. That's it. That's all.
Crazy times we are living.
I mean, it's not crazy. It's interesting times we're living. For me, it's interesting because I'm like 23. Like for me, I have mentality of a fucking boomer. As
Mental. But your age actually is interesting. I say that life at that age is interesting because you have to decide what to do in life or make decisions that will decide your future.
and like this thing drives me like what decision like it drives me every decision what I make. Like it drives me what will be next. But if I do that, what will be next? I'm interested. What I will learn or what mistakes I will do. Like every decision is good, good teacher, and also like life is a teacher and you're a student. That's the thing.
Are you one of those types of people that also try to learn from other people's mistakes?
Yeah, yeah. I'm more like not learn, but like analyze situation and uh, somewhat prepare myself. Like somewhat prepare myself how and what will go, and just to know, just be aware it will happen eventually, and just know how to defend. But even though like it will happen and it like it will not go as it planned, just always stay on guard if you need to. That's it.
Is it easy to accept new things, especially opinions of other people that don't agree with yours?
Of course it's not. Of course it's not. But sometimes you must like reflect on yourself. That thing. Like imagine yourself saying that, and imagine why was said that, and just as like just check by facts, check if that makes sense, and just if it makes sense and it's bad and you're actually thinking that it's bad, then yeah. But if it's like if you're disagree on other other person's disagreement, then you have some sort of argument, some sort of fight, and you're just searching for solution. Like for myself, like I'm speaking of myself. For myself, I'm searching like for situation like best for both worlds. What is the best for both worlds? That's it.
Compromise.
Yeah,
Compromise.
compromise.
You try to
Yeah.
compromise.
Yes. I'm searching for compromission. Yeah. And that's all.
What was I'm going back again to streaming because
course.
I know you from that culture, from streaming, from YouTube, from videos.
Yeah.
So what was the best thing that happened to you on stream?
What best thing to happen on stream? Hmm. That's like I mean the best thing is that some like there is people who watches me. Like best thing like it's all the time that best thing that I can interact with people. That I can feel that I'm not alone. I can feel that like best thing is that I can enjoy it. Like I can enjoy it even being alone because I'm like not that type of person that very matters about what will watch me. I matter that I enjoy the thing. If like it is enjoyable and I can play it and it's interesting, even though like at first I thought it's shit, then it's amazing. Like okay, cool. Like it's good. I like it. I can play it, and just that's it. If like best things happens all the time. Like best things happens, for instance, that like certain dramas like it doesn't bother me like if it's drama or it's something like best thing is if I can learn about like learn things like best thing if like I can learn something new like what I've learned is a lot of technical things but I didn't learn for instance something socially like if I meet a person out of the stream it would just be a new lesson for me like best thing is happening every day when I stream. Every time I stream, and just the best thing that just at least I can turn on the stream and just have fun. That's it.
How do you decide what to stream? How do you make that decision?
Like with that, fuck it, I will do that. Just that's it. Like okay, I wanted to like stream today Apex Legends. Fuck it, I will stream that. Later on, if chat like there is like this chat, like for instance, what do you think? Like I sometimes agree with my chat and respect of their opinion, but sometimes let's give it a try. Like I'm always saying like let's give it a try. If I won't like it, I will incorporate somewhere, and that's it. And like but if I like it, maybe we'll do something about it. Like I'm always trying to communicate with community I having right now.
And how often do you do polls on asking what to do on stream?
It's a recent thing. Like actually like from the last month. Like I'm like it wasn't a poll, it was like asking like what do you want stream? And like I'm checking like I was checking I didn't knew that like we can use polls like that first of all. And was like okay what the most common is like the common thing and I see the different users and different comments and like if the same comment sticks like from different users okay I will go like that like I will go that way that's it or I will check if my equipment right now is compatible with it and even though it's not compatible I will make it it will be compatible. Like I'm risking to burn my fucking PC like I'm
What do
taking
you
risks.
mean? too powerful games.
Yeah, sometimes I can take a risk, even though if it's laggy. If people want to see that, I will try it to show it, and I will show it. Oh, my PC will burn. Show it, and if my PC will not burn or will not lag, or my stream accidentally won't shut down. Okay, it's good. We can play that.
And what kind of problems you face when you try new games, or errors, or what happens?
It's more like technical things. Like you will not fix that like easily without uh, just buying new thing or just upgrading. So sometimes it's just connection issues. Sometimes it's just skipping frames. Like it's like common things on streaming. Like there's internet connection losing. Like for instance, I live with my parents, and like for cable and for other QC are using the same internet. And if something downloads, like I can feel on my stream, like it's just goes reconnect like for a few seconds, and I restarting the stream, and like my stream knows that, and I have no problem. My stream sometimes have the problem, but they understand, and that's it. So, like, there's just few problems, and I'm guessing if everything will be fine at December, like at December, somewhat 5th or 20th. Like, I'm just thinking, if I will make it until my birthday to upgrade, it's good, or until New Year. I will upgrade my system and I will try just pull more and more and more. Just all the time I will just pull myself on development. That's it.
Will you try to appeal to trends, something? I mean, games,
Mm,
new games, popular games.
yeah, I will try. I will say my opinion. If it sticks, okay. If it not, I will pass it on and that's it. As
But
simple as that.
what about uh, when you don't like a game, new game, popular game, but you don't like it, you don't enjoy it? Will you play it when stream asks you?
Yeah, I will just say it. I will try it one time. Like if, like for instance, like for like a stream last, like can you do the whole game through or walkthrough of that game? Like, and I don't like it. Like, if is there a stimulus behind it? Yeah, sure. But like, if it's my head, okay, I will give it a go, and I will see. Like, as of always, compromisation, and I feel like, oh, I can like somewhat play that and try that, and that's it. Like I'm like there's like I always putting low expectations on things, and for instance, like today person was asking like, would you try that game? At first, oh, graphics are shitty, but I see the story and everything behind it. I was like, oh, okay, let's try it. Let's try that game, and that's it. Like I will have a possibility. I will buy that game. I will play that game. That's it, and that game is on the list. That's all.
Do you upload on YouTube your streams or highlights of your
Uh,
streams?
like thinking to do that, uh, but like more likely if I had a like person, and if I got like if I could like pay him up or something, like if you could edit my streams and shit. Like right now I'm not like considering like uploading. I consider uploading my stream moments and shit, but I cannot do that. I cannot do that alone, and that's it. I cannot do that alone. Like that's all. Like simply as that. Because like I stream every day, and if I got like as some people having their editors, so yeah, simple as that. But right now I have no, let's say, um, how does it call, monetary, like have more like monetary things. Like I cannot pay up with the person because I don't have money. So yeah, simple as that.
uh, do you think about other streaming platforms that are now
Yeah, yeah, thinking about it. That, like there was sometimes like,
YouTube,
should I try YouTube?
Facebook, or others? I don't
Like,
know how many there are and how viable they are.
yeah, yeah, like I was thinking about that, but like still in my head there is like first of all, Twitch was made for streaming, and I will use that as a streaming platform. That's all. There's no other platforms for that. But if I use like for instance, I use like YouTube as for the purpose, like upload media, not upload real time media. I will upload media that is edited and prepared. For Twitter, I just notify people like as I using social medias for purpose they were made, not for purpose they created out of competition. That's it.
But if YouTube will be viable in the future,
Mm,
do you think it can be viable?
future will tell. So I cannot answer that easily. Future will tell about it. That's simple as that. If it will be viable, why not? If it's not, for YouTube, for other social platforms to get numbers so big as a Twitch, it will be long go. Like Twitch will be get even better in that time. Like for Twitch, there is no competition right now. In some way, there was a mixer, but we all know what happened. It just get
It
shut
ha-
down.
it had two or three streamers and it died.
Yeah, yeah, it died because it
Actually
couldn't pay
very
it up.
fast.
It couldn't pay it up. That's it. Because they invested too much, and picked a very wrong time. Because like if Mixer happened like 1 month ago with all the situation, yeah, and like without monetization, yeah, Mixer would be second Twitch. But now Twitch are Twitch, and that's it.
Have you seen any censorship on Twitch?
Censorship?
Or I mean on Lithuanian channels?
Uh, I just heard about it. I know how much is that true, but I heard some Lithuanian streamer used some Poland slurs and he got suspended. Uh, like there were one Twitch streamer, now is a YouTube streamer. He showed how to get free free sub. Like what like in Twitch agreement you cannot show that, and they showed how to get more free subs than one. So yeah, that happened, and that person got banned, and now that person is on YouTube. That's it. That's all. Like there's not such a much things in Lithuania happen. Like oh no, there's another person. Uh, right now he's big on YouTube in Lithuanian. He's like doing GTA. He's at his own server and having fun, and that's it. And he's still catering in YouTube a lot of viewers, Lithuanian besides other Lithuanian streamers, and that's all. But he like what he's doing like very like smart way how to cater viewers. That's it. I
And
won't
they
say
were
names. I don't want to get in trouble.
oh yeah, that's understandable. Relax. Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
if I want to know specifics, I would ask you in person, maybe on the phone,
Okay.
but not on podcast. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. Relax.
Mm.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
damn, I forgot what I wanted to ask.
All
Ah,
good. All good.
oh, uh, the, streamers that you talked about from Lithuania, they were all streaming in native language.
Yeah, they're like I know just one streamer. It's Kai. Everyone knows her. Like it's Kai. She is streaming in English, and she's Lithuanian, and she is pulling viewers like God damn it. And I know there's a two streamers, and there's I can about Twitch streamers I can talk about easily, like Lithuanian Twitch streamers, because like if because I can just see good about it. And for instance, it's Kai, Spicy K, also a good Lithuanian streamer, but she speaks in English. Most popular streamer I know it's LTO Republic. He has a background. First of all, he has a background, and all viewers from that background, like from YouTube background, from other social media backgrounds, just hopped in Twitch, and he all good. So yeah, there's a lot of like Lithuanian streamers, big ones, who has a background and making some like it's not just like a career, it's just something at life, like part of the life, but not a career. Like just become as a part of life. That's it.
And I had too much sugar. I think I've got another one. What is going on with my head? I forgot another
All good.
question.
All good. All good.
I don't
We
want
have a
to.
time.
I don't want to. I don't want to cut half of the podcast because I was silent or I was thinking about something.
Nah, no,
that
all
I
good.
forgot.
In editing is everything is possible. You can make it even interesting podcast
Oh,
with cuts.
I like editing, but I hate my own voice. Uh,
I
when I
mean,
have to,
imagine someone other is talking.
dude, I live with this voice. I don't know. That's
Dude,
my
I
thing,
also have
probably.
annoying voice as hell. I
That,
sometimes also hate my voice, but I must live with that.
yeah. Damn. Oh, it's
Damn.
almost an hour of podcast. Jeez, that was
Yeah,
fast. That was fast.
yeah, that is quick.
I don't want to bother you more. If you want to say
You're not
something,
bothering me, dude.
maybe
You're
your
not
social
bothering me. I
media or
always love.
something.
Yeah, sure. So I'm streaming on Twitch right now every day. I'm always on Twitch is twitch.tv/GizmoGG1. I always notify people on my Discord server. I notify people on my Instagram, Gizmo down dash realm, and I know I lastly on Facebook groups, so it will make pop up in some popular Facebook groups, and in LSB, Lithuanian streaming community or Lietuvos streamer bendruomenė. I pulling, but I'm streaming, and I use like every platform as possible to just show that I'm streaming and just trying to cater more people.
So
So
I'm happy, dude, that you did this with me. Thank you a lot. Th- this was my first
you're welcome. You're
podcast,
welcome,
so I hope we.
and not last.
I hope it won't be last. So thank you again, and
No,
see
it's
you on
thank
stream.
you
I
to
will.
inviting me.
No
See ya.
problem.
See ya.
See ya. Thank you.
See ya. It's be honored. Be here. You're welcome. Have a great night and have a great sleep. Bye.